right, we are back in the studio, and you know, when it comes to Chuseok, there's another saying that I happen to know.
Okay.
Not more, not less, just be like 한과의.
I think Hyungkyung mentioned it, or maybe you mentioned it earlier.
Okay. And you know, when it comes to Chuseok, there's a lot of delicious food, and of course, you can't forget the gifts.
Exactly. What is Chuseok without the gifts, right? That is why we have some hot items right here that would probably be very good, maybe gift ideas or gift items.
Definitely.
So here they are.
And speaking of gifts, guys.
Oh, Jessie, hi!
Yes, I am here to spend Chuseok with you guys, and so of course I can't come empty-handed.
Oh, these are ours. Okay, thank you so
are
much.
following after Tommy's footsteps, not
Yes.
coming to the studio empty-handed.
Yes, you are welcome.
Thank you.
And you know, according to a survey, actually, when it comes to spending gifts for Chuseok, it averaged to about $260 US. So, and usually when you buy Chuseok gifts, they do come in sets of goods.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
That's what I find very interesting. In Canada, actually, when we give a gift, usually it's a single item, a bottle of wine, maybe a piece of clothing. But here in Korea for Chuseok, when you give a gift, you really get a variety of items, so that's really cool.
Definitely. And you know, it really just depends on who is receiving the gift.
Right,
so
right,
there's lots of
absolutely.
different variety of gifts that you can give them. We actually have the more popular
Lots,
gifts right in front of
exactly.
us.
So should we start with the fruits, Tommy?
Definitely. So there's apples and pears, and
I can smell the fruity scent.
they
it's
look
unbelievable.
really ripe. What do you think about them, Jessie?
That is amazing. I'm curious, though, is giving fruits a normal thing during Chuseok?
It sure is. It's actually very popular here in Korea, according to an online survey. One of the more popular gift sets were considered as fruits.
You know, I'm guessing. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, that's fine. Go ahead.
No, I'm guessing because you know Chuseok is the harvest season, and this is right at the peak when the fruits are very ripe. They're very sweet. I think that's why it probably goes for a very popular gift item for many people here in Korea.
It definitely is. And just looking at these apples, wow, they are really beautiful. And you know, it says that it's really great for beauty as well.
Exactly. You know what they say? Apple a day keeps the doctor and the dentist away.
Well, I think both of you guys must eat a lot of apples then, because you're both so
Oh,
pretty.
you're just a nice guy today, aren't
I
you?
know, you brought gifts and now you're complimenting
It's a
us.
festive season this Chuseok.
Okay. And also when it comes to pears, a lot of people kind of wondered, do farmers actually put sugar in the pears when they grow it and instead of fertilizers because they're so sweet?
It's watery and sweet. Well, speaking of sweet, we have yuga right here, another very popular item, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. In addition to fruits, yukwa is a very, very popular item
I
at
just wanna-
Chuseok. Please go ahead, try some. You
May
have
I
one
really?
too, yes.
right.
And it's actually made with glutinous rice, and then it is steamed, dried, and then fried, covered in honey, and finally some grain powder, which gives it a nice flavor. And as you can taste, it is
It's very sweet
delicious.
and chewy. I love it. It's
definitely
almost
is.
like a caramel stick, but even better.
It's just like a regular snack that I would have every other day.
Yes, well,
Exactly.
speaking of that, in fact, in the Joseon dynasty, this was considered a luxury food, only for the aristocracy and the nobility, but luckily now, common guys like me can also enjoy it.
Okay,
And
well,
there
it's
goes
great.
Jessie.
Yes, and actually, you know, yuga, actually, you have to be careful and let the person know that you are giving them yuga as a gift, right? There's a certain reason as for the storage.
Yes, exactly. That's an important point you bring up. Storing it, you have to make sure, like all snacks, it can actually go bad. So you have to make sure to store it in a cool place, in an airtight container. So when you're giving it as a gift, in addition to the presentation, of course, the nice box, you want to make sure it's practical to be stored over the long term as well.
Very smart.
Yes,
We're going to
it's
go
delicious.
ahead and move on to this one. Now, this is 정관장, actually. 홍삼, or red ginseng.
Yes, red
right?
ginseng. It's very popular here in Korea. Red ginseng is basically just a
We have some.
6-year-old ginseng that has been steamed and dried for a period of time, and thereby getting a darker texture like we can see in this beverage right here.
That's pretty good, too.
Really? Really?
Tasty and healthy.
Does it have a little bitter taste almost, though?
A little bit, but not bad.
Okay.
So now, 홍삼 is also a very popular item, usually for elderly citizens, because it's great to boost your immune system, and it also helps you energize throughout the day. So, and it also actually keeps you warm during the winter, if you didn't know that one.
Wow. Well, I think I'm definitely going to be getting some for my parents. And red ginseng is definitely becoming a popular item. In fact, at the Incheon International Airport, the sales of red ginseng between January and April of this year were the most popular selling food product, so it's definitely a gift to
Wow.
give your friends and parents.
And obviously, not only domestically, but even globally and internationally, hongsam or red ginseng is becoming a very popular item. I think I'm gonna hopefully get one for my grandmother.
Well, I mean,
Even though it's a little late. I
I
think
you're
it's
both
okay.
mentioning getting some for your family. I might as well get some for my family as well. And we did mention that it is very popular. That is why it comes in various forms, such as the beverage that you
Right.
both just tried right now. Also
And?
extract and dried red ginseng as well.
Wow.
And it also does come in candy form, so it's easier to eat.
Well, with all these options, I'm not sure what to get my parents now. You've confused me, but I guess maybe the whole set. might
well,
be
just-
Or
best
the
thing to get.
whole thing right
This
here.
isn't it yet, so we still have more. On we go onto the next set, right?
Yes, well, what
right.
I brought actually
Oh.
is,
I wonder why it was heavy.
yes, very heavy.
And it's closed up, so you can't see what's inside.
Well, allow me to reveal the contents for you. This is actually something which is great to get. It is an everyday, bathroom products or cleaning products, such as you've got some body wash, you have shampoo, you have a whole lot of very useful everyday items. And this is especially good because these days the economy isn't great, so it's cheap. At the same time, the recipient won't feel burdened. And the great thing is these are items that the recipient's going to be using anyways. They're going to have to buy, so it makes their
Right.
life a lot more convenient.
Exactly, it's practical. It's an everyday item that you would have to use. I mean, we have toothpaste, we have
Yes.
shampoo and conditioner, and I think this is what it was in its original form, like the
Absolutely.
the gift set. But I guess you put it here nicely as well.
I
For
think
you.
I could probably just design my whole bathroom and fill everything up with this right here.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How wonderful is that?
Yeah, these are just some great practical gifts.
Now these are pretty big, but you just said it could be affordable. So is there a special deal you can work out? Or?
Yes, absolutely. If you buy 10 of them, you can get one for free, or if you buy them in bulk, you can get discounts. So that way you can get them for everybody on your list, and it's still affordable.
It's almost like the more the merrier.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's great. Okay, so I mean, today is the last day of Chuseok, so try to spend some more time with your friends and family and make the most of it, maybe even with these great gifts as well.
Yep, and that was your hot items, but we have actually more in store for you. Remember that Songpyeon? It's almost done.
Yes, so stay tuned here to Korea Today, and don't change the channel.